recording of September the 24th, 2025. From 12 a.m.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure about the dog.
to 12.
Oh yeah. Alright, well, God bless you. Okay. What kind of work did you do?
With Framer, the things you design become real. Framer feels like a design tool, but it ships fast, modern websites. You can start from scratch, import from Figma, or choose from thousands of free and premium templates. Framer's easy to learn. There's frames, text, and stacks. Combine them however you want. Add and make everything responsive. Then the only thing left to do is hit publish. That's Framer.
Before we start this episode, you should know that Unboxed USA celebrates what makes each of America's 50 states unique. Kids learn about the true diversity of our nation with facts, trivia, and tons of laughs. Enjoy more free videos like this for kids of all ages when you subscribe at PragerUkids.com.
From Washington to Florida, California, to Maine, unboxing who's what we can read Unboxed USA. That's right.
Welcome to Unboxed USA, the carnival game that tests your knowledge about our 50 incredible United States. Now together we are one country, but each state is very different with its own unique history, landscape, and fun facts. How much do you know about each of them? Our contestants today have no idea what they're in for. We've got 9 clues about our mystery state. Now they get 3 guesses, and if one of their guesses is right, they win our big prize. You ready to give it a shot at State Fair? Let's go. Hi Grant, hi Court. What's your favorite thing about your brother? His freckles. Bring down the first clue. Show me how it works.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. They're doing something up there. Right. What do you do now?
Keep protecting them.
Ladybug?
You see my rappers still out there?
No. Oh yeah, okay. Yes.
They was gonna get it.
Uh-oh. Does she like the birds?
Jeez.
Yeah? She's ready to go.
I'm trying to be funny, but it's a serious situation because I don't like to see my baby hurt.
Right.
And then people be trying to look at me like I did. I'm trying to get her help. It's my baby. I'm telling them, attack me, don't attack her. I'm calling them on the screen. They know that this is close thing to closer to my heart. So they're trying to take her out. That's the person.
What's your name?
Lonnie Monique Williams Mitchell. Trans woman.
Lonnie Monique
Williams Mitchell.
Williams Mitchell. Mitchell.
And I'm trans woman. Homeless. SRO. Escape. Now they still fighting. They're fighting that with this shit, gang stuff and stuff. They're the ones that activated the ones. Peace. That's happening. That was happening.
Sad.
These are prisoner, she got all these wounds on her. I don't know if they put another microchip in her. I had a microchip.
Okay. Good. Well, if I used to have it, if I stand it. Another one?
Keep tabs on where we are, our location. And I don't know, something's wrong over there, expensive, because sometimes it looks like might have a neck, and the stomach feels like this.
Oh, yeah?
That's why it's killing me. It's not like stomach. Oh my God. I don't know. This is
Okay, God bless you. Okay, good luck, okay? I will.
Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel. So I have a series of videos which I'm going to try to teach or just the classes. So I will be sharing some of the things that I do here on my lab at home, and the way that I repair clusters and computers for ABS or any computer truly. I mean, as soon as you start learning how to activate those devices, it's actually pretty familiar. So I did a post on my channel here on YouTube, and I also promote these classes on Facebook. This is going to be the first part. hopefully this creates a lot of more viewers and people that are interested in learning how to do electrical diagnosis, because these that I will show you here will apply to any vehicle that you work on. It's not just, like in this case, I have a 1996 Toyota Tacoma, same in the Forerunners, 22R engine computer. This was replaced like a year ago, and I kept it to the test. The problem with this one, now that I have it here on my lap, it was actually a capacitor. It got exploded, very common, especially on these old computers. But so coming back onto what I'm doing here, and I want to share with you guys is, I will start, with the basics, which is how to get the pin out, how to connect to the computer, how it's safe for the computer. It's not going to be anything that will create a harm to ourselves, because it's low voltage. But so we need to make sure that we get ignitions, battery, grounds, and that's where we need to go and check for wire diagrams. I will also wanted to show a little bit of what I have here on my lab, and then we will go and proceed with the wire diagrams, connections into the computer, and then reverse engineering, which is, it's very, very hard to find schematics for the internals of the computer. Lucky for us mechanics, we have at least, the outside, which is, sensors and actuators. And believe it or not, inside the computer is very similar in a very smaller way, but it's the same thing. We have inside the computer controller that is going to be receiving all those signals and then converting them from analog to digital. Like that we can, see them on a scanner. In this case, this computer is a little old, so it's not capable to communicate that much with the scanner, so we only get, codes. But on, 1996 and up, you are able to go to the computer. My scanner here, because I got a full computer in here, but I wasn't able to open it up because the bolts are too tight. So again, let's focus on what we're doing. Let me talk a little bit on what we have, and then we will start checking the harness, or sort of the wire diagram and the connections in here. So let me take the camera and get you a little close to what we have here, or what I have here. So first of all, this tool right here, that's an engine computer simulator. With this one, actually stop 1 second the video so I can grab the phone. All right. So this is again, it's a computer simulator. It's pretty neat. I got this one coming from China, obviously. Actually, some people in some of the guys in Venezuela and Mexico, they are actually doing some of these tools to sell. You can do yourself also. This is, we have on the right side of this tool, we have a power source. You can select 5 volts, 12 volts, and 24 volts. We have this row right here is for 6 injectors, so wait. Then we have ignition coils, up to 6 ignition coils. This will be ground, battery power. We have also signals for cam sensors and crank sensors. On that side we have this side we got solenoids, and we also have it here. So this is a little small, and I will be moving over to a bigger house, and then we can have a little more room to work, and it's not going to be so tight as I'm working right now, but it's okay. So we have at the top, when I connect the injectors for simulation, and we'll inject the signal to the computer, so the computer thinks that it has injectors working. I can change on each injector the injection timing. Same as for the coils. So what we do here is sometimes it's a little hard to see. because of the type of screen on there. Believe me, it's blue. I know it's not looking that way like that. So we have number one, sensors. I can just click run, and I have DC signals. So I can have, as you see here, I got CTS, coolant temperature sensor, TPS, thermal position sensor, a map, and an O2 sensor. As you can see now, these ones are blinking. So let me go the first one, which is the CTS. Look at the voltage. I can adjust it here to from 0 to 5 volts, which is regular or more often what we will see on those type of sensors. And then all I have to do is just connect one of these wires that I already have with 4mm banana adapters. I have a whole bunch of harnesses that I've been doing myself. I have one in here that I have for the W2 connector that I can use for different computers, and I can connect the scanner onto it. So again, it's pretty handy to have that. You don't need to have that, and I will show that in future videos. This is just because it's pretty easy. I don't have to start doing with the Arduino boards, which I will be showing. That is, I have one Arduino board ready to go here with all the connections and everything, because I will be fabricating with you guys on future videos again a tool to simulate signals, so you can inject a square wave, a sine wave.
No, I'm going to tonight.
Because when we're proceeding to, find a way through the computer, let's say, in this case, and I will probably show a little bit this tonight. Time is always running really quick, especially when you're trying to share information. But, I'm going to inject the NE signal, which is coming on this vehicle from the igniter to the computer, and then we can follow that pad backwards, which will be in the start to go from the
Password to
microchip or
16x.
whatever we will have on this card, the controller. We will go from the connector, internals, to see, what kind of resistors we have, capacitors, because we will have most likely, filters, which is capacitors and resistors that will go to ground. And then you also have protections that go in on the same pads. Like that is not going to ground, it's just like a resistor to, to protect the signal, so in case for any reason somebody puts 12 volts, so it gets shorted to power, or shorted to ground, it doesn't affect the computer. But we will see that moving on to the classes. Again, hopefully you guys like the content, and believe me, it's a little hard, a little rusty sharing information in this type of way. I'm a mechanic. I used to be an instructor in Costa Rica. For those that doesn't know me, I'm from Costa Rica originally, which is a beautiful country. I have a video that I did on one of my vacations like 2 years ago. You can see that on my channel. Okay, let's go back into the tools. I have, for myself, I have a microscope. This is I forgot the brand. How about these ones on? It's an amp scope. I got all these from Amazon. It's the easiest way
That's me arriving tonight.
for that.
So the video is gonna cut off out of data.
Which is micro pencils, and I got hot tweezers.
That's
I
me
got
on the
ultrasound
computer.
cleaner, which you will need to clean
That's tonight.
boards. Like in this case, I'll show you in a second. The capacitors got exploded on the board. Luckily for this computer, it wasn't that much of a damage because it's a very acid liquid that comes out of there. Then I have a solder sorter, because this one is really, really good. You can do it, with the manual ones, but that's super fast. All right, so we have here.
It's gonna be 3 a.m. in the morning.
Generator, Regal. This is really good. This is the DG1022.
It's gonna cut off.
It's very capable. Right now it's not connected because it shares the same type of connection, so power wise.
It's gonna cut off at 3:30. It's gonna cut off at 4.
Otherwise, it runs
I
20
don't think
cables.
it's even 4
I have
o'clock.
this Sequin, the SDM
Yeah, it cut off.
3055, again from Amazon. This is a bench tester, and it has, the capability to go into really, really accurate.
Gotta review it over again in detail.
Because when I'm working, I also
That's the time right now.
laptops and phones.
Time is 3:26 a.m.
You need to
It
be
is
very careful with the
February the
systems.
25th, 2025. Shutting off.
Really good because